Let's see. All right, all right. Caves of Men. Greetings, greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're watching this is the time that I'm greeting you. So today's Monday mindset for January 30th for 2023. We're going to talk about this topic called train every day. And if you're part of our Facebook group, then you know that I posted a video a few days ago of this guy. His name is Chubbs Too Funny, and I think he has like 1.3 million followers on TikTok or something like that, and over 30 million views. And what's so amazing about this guy is that Chubbs Too Funny is this overweight guy, and I think he's lost over 100 pounds or something like that. I don't can't remember exactly how much he lost, but he's his goal is to lose all his weight and to just transform his body and all these different things. But the cool thing about him is that he's inviting people in on his journey. And his journey to lose weight comes with a lot of criticism. You know, people are like, hey man, I'm looking at your body. I can't believe it's so disgusting. They say so many crazy things about this guy, but he keeps in mind that his goal is his goal. And I just love his attitude. I love his attitude that it doesn't matter what comes against him. He says that he trains every single day to get his body, to get himself, his health to a place that he desires to go to. So no matter what the situation is, he's moving toward that. And so to me, that is one of the greatest mindsets that anybody can have if you want to become the person that you want to become. A better father, a better husband, better at dating, better finances, all these different things that we struggle with. Um, Imagine if you invited people into your life, into the area of your life that you want to improve in, and you said to them that no matter what, I'm gonna do this. You will probably take on the same criticism, right? But imagine if you had the attitude that Chubbs Too Funny has, where he says, I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna work at this thing every single day until I achieve my goal. Some of us are having marital issues, losing our spouses. Some of us want to get a spouse. Some of us want to get our finances together, but we don't have that everyday mindset. We don't have that mindset that I'm not taking any days off until I get what I'm looking for. We look at, especially when it involves another person, right? Your kids or whoever, you look at it like it's dependent on, well, if this person does this and I'm gonna do this. Every day is an opportunity for you to get better. That doesn't mean that the other person is gonna buy into what you're doing. When we talk about training every day, this, like I said, it can apply to whatever it is that you're struggling with, especially if it involves you developing your character or you developing your mindset to be different. You can control that every single day. You may not get the opportunity to work out every day, but you can work out your mind every single day to develop a winner's mentality that no matter what comes against me, I'm going to succeed. These videos that I put out is it's the instructional videos, right? There are talking about things I've overcome or things that I'm going through that I'm overcoming. But the reality of it is, this is not the training portion of it. This is the learning portion. Every day that you take what you're learning and you apply it to your life is a day to either fail or succeed. Actually, let me go through these steps because I got four good takeaway steps that you can use to train every day consistently. And I want to start off with this scripture because I know that it ties in so well to this, right? So Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4 says this: the soul of the lazy craves and gets nothing. Whatever it is that you're craving, if you're lazy about it, you're not going to get it. I talk about spiritual principles all the time, like rules that are universal. If you're craving something and you're lazy about trying to get that thing, you can forget about it. If you want to improve those relationships and you craving it, man, I'm crying. I can't make this. I can't. If you're not putting the work and effort in every day, then you're just really just making noise in the air, right? The second part of that verse, that scripture, Proverbs, it says, while the soul of the diligently is richly supplied. When you see people succeeding in their relationships and their finances and all these different things, I guarantee you they did it because they're doing it every single day. Some of us have messed up in our relationships with people that we may think is beyond repair. It may be beyond repair at the current level that you're applying yourself. You may be in a hole because you felt like you dug yourself so far deep into this thing that it's not going to get better based on what I'm doing now. And that is so true. But the reality of it is, if you apply yourself to doing it better each and every day, then you're going to improve. Um, you don't have to have so many goals that you are missing the main things that you need to be focusing on. I talked about focus and awareness last week or the week prior, but the goal of it is we need to pick goals that we can be repetitive in until it's proven, right? We need to keep it as simple as possible. Whatever you're training and improving, take that most important thing and work on it until you've got that thing down. If your relationship is the most important thing you want to improve, focus on that. You know, if you're going to make more money just so that you can be with somebody else that you feel like appreciates you more, but you take that same attitude into a new relationship, you're going to end up with the same results. But if you work on developing who you are, on how you can be better in the relationship that you're in, or be better, period. I always say, like, even if you have the worst partner, you can learn how to be better in relationships so that even if that person leaves you, you're healing while that person's leaving. And when you step into your new relationship, you won't go into it carrying the baggage that you've had with this last relationship, right? So whatever it is that you're working and developing in, be repetitive until that thing that you're working on becomes proven in you, right? Number two, view every experience as training, right? And what that simply means is that if you're working on it every day, you can expect that if you've not put effort into this thing, there's going to be a lot of mistakes, a lot of failures. But every day you have to have that winner's mentality that this is just training. If I fail today, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to try it again tomorrow. If I fail, you're going to fail forward. I believe ET talks about that. I mean, he's just one of many people. There's no secrets to success, right? That's just a mentality that you have to develop in order to get where you're trying to go. A lot of us get all these hurts in our life and then we don't succeed because it's too much. We've done too much and it's too far. We gained too much weight. We've spent too much money. You know what I mean? We've done too much. And then when it's time to go back the opposite direction, we say the road, the road has become too far. But if we are, which is number three, if we're consistent and doing what we need to do and working on what we're trying to develop, if we do it every day, we're going to see opportunities to improve. We're going to see that, yeah, I messed up. You're going to see little wins of where, all right, I messed up yesterday at this, but today I get it a little bit better. Tomorrow, I'm going to get it a little bit better. Every day is an opportunity for me to succeed or fail, but every day I'm moving towards the type of character and consistency that I want to have in the future. There's no secret switch that says you go from being a lazy person to a consistently productive person. There is so many levels in that to get from one space to the next. Yeah, it's going to seem impossible if you think that I'm going to have this great relationship if I just make the decision to do it. No, that's step one. Step one is you be motivated to do it. Step two is you live that thing out until it becomes you, right? Step four, the last step, and I know I'm going fast, but I really wanted to get this out today, which is if you are going through hell, like Winston Churchill said, You need to go straight through it. Whatever it is that you're trying to develop with your relationship, with your marriage, with your finances, all these things that we're talking about, whatever it is that you're trying to put the fire out with, stop trying to put the fire out. Drive through that thing, build that character, become the person that you're trying to be. You know what I mean? Stop sitting there looking at your situation saying, I'm stuck here. Get through it, right? Develop into being who you want to be. Put in that effort every day that says, I'm a winner. A lot of us men, when we were younger, were athletes. We played sports. We were used to competing. We were used to going out on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever you played, football, baseball, whatever sport that was you played. If you were on the playground, you played sports every day, but you also trained every day. You didn't go out there saying that I'm going to win because you didn't have anything to back it up. Not like, I'm going to talk about the kids these days, but a lot of them have a lot of charisma. I mean, a lot of them are very confident without a lot of training, right? But that wasn't our generation, right? We put in the effort and work so that we was going to back up the stuff that we spoke. The way that we approach now and the things that we want to get out of is adopt that same mentality that we had. Train at it, work at it every single day until we get where we want to get to. And to tie it off with a bow, the last scripture I want to read is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 23, where it says, there is profit in all hard work. There is profit in all hard work, but endless talk leads only to poverty. We have to be putting these things into practice. We can say it all day. You can listen to this video 1,000 times if you want to. But unless you putting the stuff into practice, if your mentality changes to say, I'm going to succeed and I'm going to do the things repetitively, I'm going to practice my communication, getting better at it. I'm going to practice my intentionality. I'm going to practice my discipline, saying, doing the things I say I'm going to do. You put these into action, then you're going to succeed because there's profit in hard work, not a profit in talking. Imagine where you could be in 6 months if you invested in coaching. I'm going to leave you with that. Look, if you're a man and you want to be a part of our community, our private Facebook community, reach us. You can connect with us on Facebook, Caves of Men, the same little logo. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. And, I'll see you next week. Until then, this is Ken with Caves of Men. Have a good one.